This next video is going to walk you through some of the basics for tagging content within a document. So we are currently in the tag document screen, and I've loaded a couple of documents in this screen so we can navigate between two different documents. And so in order to tag, you simply just go and you select the drop down and you select a section that you want to start scraping information from. And in order to do that scraping, you first have to tag everything. So we just selected a requirement section. So I'm just going to start by clicking right in front of the section C1 background and purpose. And then I'm going to go down and I'm going to hit my N tag. There we go. And so everything that I've tagged is now turned this color, indicating that this has all been selected for scraping. Okay, so once we have that one section selected, I can go down to my next section. And again, one click in front. And then a click at the end. And then I've selected section L, and you notice that that was all highlighted in yellow. So each one of these sections has a color associated with that particular section to indicate that, to let you know it's been selected already, and to let you, as a visual cue, to let you know which section it's associated with. So now I'm going to go for basis for award evaluation. So I'm just going to start with one click right there. And I'm going to go and select that section, and then I'm going to select content from section L, or section M in this case. And there you go. So I've selected those sections. I'm going to hit save. And after it's scraped all that information successfully, you're going to get an indicator that says everything has been scraped successfully. If you were to then go over and click on this button right here on the left-hand side, it'll show you all of the different sections that are currently scraped associated with document one. So that's all been successfully scraped. Now what we're going to do is navigate to the map RFP. Just take a quick look at all that information that's been scraped. So again, all of the section L content is on the left-hand side. This is the instructions section. We have multiple pages that you can navigate through, and you can also determine how many rows you want to view. So I just changed it from 50 to 100. And if I wanted to look at the second page of content, this just helps it load quicker by having this pages render in shorter chunks. And on the right hand side, we have all those other different sections that have been scraped. And of course, we have the drop down that enables you to navigate between those different sections. So I'm going to go back to the tag document, and I'm going to go into the second sample. And now I'm just going to give you a couple of quick tips on tagging logic for how you back out of a tag. So let's say you wanted to tag section C content in this document as well. You started your tag, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted a different section. You can go up to the very top and hit cancel, and that'll remove the tag. And so if you were to then go back in there and say, I really wanted to start at C3, you'd click, and then you'd go down and say, oh, I want to grab content to that point. And you click, you would see that it has selected all of this content and it's ready to scrape it. But at this point, if you decided that, well, you know what, I screwed that up too, I want to back out of that, you would just go over here and you hit remove tag. And as soon as you hit that, you'll see this little pop-up that says, hey, I'm ready to remove that tag. And so you actually hover over the tag and you just click it one time and it goes away. So that's how you can back out of a tag. Either starting the tag and backing out, or if you completed the tag and then you want to remove it. Now, and there's some other videos that we show you how to, the links between tagging and scraping, and how you can remove a tag after you've already mapped content in the map RFP tool. So you can go to that video to get some more information on how you could, what the steps you have to do to actually remove a dependency and then remove a tag. But that's some of the tagging basics for this particular tool. We a couple other things on this tool that are probably worth noting is that we do render this in 100-page segments. So down at the very bottom, we have page 1 of 1. If this was over 100 pages, it would actually say 1 of 2. So you would have to navigate towards that. If you wanted to search this document for information, you could just put in a keyword here and just do search, and it'll find it within the document, and it'll highlight it and then allow you to continue to scroll through the document to find keywords you're looking for. And again, if you have multiple documents on the left-hand side, and let me move this over so you can see they get numbered. So you know which is document 1 and document 2. There's another video that talks about the logic of the tagging and scraping with multiple documents, so please review that to see the sequence and understand the sequence and how things get rendered in the MapRFP tool. But if you can load up 10, you can load up 15 documents, they'd all just be here in sequence. And of course you have the ability to drag and drop them and move them around in the sequence if you wanted to. And moving things around in the sequence will actually cause the mapping tool to reorder the requirements, since the documents scrape in the order of the document. And then, so it scrapes all the content from document 1, then it goes on to document 2, and then renders it in that order. So if you change the sequence, it is going to cause a reshuffling of all your content in the MapRFP tool. And so it is important to know that rendering could occur before you move documents around. It's also a best practice to make sure you render everything in the order you want it rendered before you tag, right? So the last thing you want to do is do all the scraping and then reorder it, and then it's got to reshuffle everything. It's going to take a lot of time. So if you're going to load multiple documents, get them loaded, put them in the right sequence that you want to tag the content from, and then tag it, and then save it, and then everything will get rendered over on the MapRFP in the order in the sequence that you want. So that's it for the tagging basics of the tag document tool.